life is pretty much like this, or maybe like this, or like this, I would say life isn't working. I want to show you how, by the end of this video, you can change from that to this. To get from here to here is a formula. And we are not taught this in school. And the formula is what we feel equals our results. Simple. And this is the formula that we're not taught at school, which is very naughty of the education system, because if we knew this, we would not be like this, we would be like this. What we feel, we manifest into existence. Our feelings come from thought. So we think about something, and we think about that thing over and over again, then those thoughts will eventually become feelings. So that's why positive thinking will only work if our feelings involved in it. So if we're just saying some positive words kind of just robotically, and we're not really feeling those thoughts, then it won't affect our results. And the reason why is because our feelings are translated into our vibrations. Nikola Tesla said, if you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, vibration, and frequency. We are vibrating at a very high speed. Everything vibrates. We know this because even in graves, there are bodies, they're moving. That sounds really freaky. Even a dead body changes into dust. That's called the law of perpetual transmutation, because energy is constantly moving. We attract the vibration that we're in. It's called sympathetic resonance. Say you've got a violin in one room and you've got a piano in another room. You play a note on the violin, the same note on the piano will sound. It's similar with radios and mobile phones. So if I dial my brother's phone number, it won't go through to the dentist. It will go through to my brother, because that's the frequency of his phone. And it's the same with the radio station. So you tune into that frequency on a radio station. Now, this is why we get into cycles in our life. And it's because, say these are different frequencies. You're on this frequency here, but you want to be on this frequency here. You need to raise your vibration. Say you're here and there's like no money. Lack. You're feeling those feelings of lack. I'm never going to earn enough money. I'm never going to be able to get that job. I'm never going to get whatever. Then you're attracting what you're feeling. If you want to get the dream job that you want, you need to be up here. And I'm going to show you how to do that. You need to raise your vibrational frequency. And that's all. But we're not taught this in school. That's why I am setting up my YouTube channel, so I can teach people how to live an abundant life. Yay! I'm now going to show you the steps from going from here to here. Number 1, what do you want? In order to achieve your dreams, it sounds really obvious, you need to know what your dreams are. This is so, so important, because we are in this cycle where we wake up in the morning, we go to work, we go home, we go to sleep, we get up in the morning. It just goes in this cycle. We need to stop. I'm not saying don't go to work, don't turn up at work one day. Say this salt timer represents your life. You don't know how much sand there is. You don't know how long you've got. We don't know the top part. We don't know how much life we've got. We don't know if we're going to be hit by a bus tomorrow or we're going to live another 20, 40, 50 years. We don't know. And that's why it's so important that you just stop for a minute. Take 5-10 minutes, preferably a bit longer than that actually, but just take some time, get a notepad, whatever size you like. Start to write down what you want in your life. Anything. It can be as impossible as you can imagine. You don't want to know about this. How you're going to achieve it. Get rid of that. Because you're not going to do that. The universe is going to do that. And honestly, I haven't lost the plot. This does work. Anything that you want, you can actually have. We are not taught this. And that's why 95% of people are living like that or mediocre, and only 5% of people are actually achieving their dreams and their desires. The second thing that you need to do is you need to start building a picture in your mind of this thing that you want. So say, for example, it's a job. It's a dream job that you've wanted. You wanted a particular salary. You wanted to work for this particular company. Just start seeing yourself with that job. You can actually create a vision board if that helps. The more you imagine something in your mind, you'll start feeling the feelings, because imagination creates reality. Because the mind is powerful. Einstein said, imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is the language of the soul. Pay attention to your imagination and you will discover all you need to be fulfilled. The next thing you need to do, stamp out resistance, doubt. If you imagine your mind as fertile soil and you're sowing a seed, your dream, you need to sow that seed and not keep digging it up and thinking, well, this isn't working, nothing's happening yet. Let's go and have a look and see, if you planted a tomato seed, you don't have to keep checking and digging it up just to see what's happening. And then, oh, it's still a seed. Well, yes, it's still a seed because it takes time for that seed to germinate and grow. So for example, if you want £100,000 in your bank account, if you keep looking at your bank account every 2 minutes, well, it's not in there yet, I can't see anything there, there's nothing in there, then you're sowing seeds of doubt. And remember what I talked about, the frequency. Because you're going, oh, it's not in there. The money's not in the bank account yet. Where's the money? But if you want this, you need to raise your vibration. The way you do that is through using your imagination. You keep thinking about those things again and again and again. Step number 4. Once you've built that picture in your mind, every morning or every night, keep thinking about that picture that you created in your mind. You just keep watering it every morning and every night. Just before you go to bed, as you get up in the morning, just think on that thing. So you want to see whatever it is, that job you want, as if you have that job now. So imagine the employer phones you and says to you, oh, I just want to let you know you've got the job. Well done, congratulations. And we're also going to give you the salary that you asked for. Imagine what that feels like. Just imagine. So often we use our imagination for really negative stuff. Walt Disney said, worry is a waste of imagination. The easiest way to do this is by letting go. And letting go is key because you know you've been given it. I remember when I was younger and my dad said to me, just before Christmas, I'm going to buy you a tennis racket. And he knew I loved tennis. I was so excited that I was going to get a tennis racket. The feeling that I had was as if I already had the tennis racket because I trusted him. I didn't kind of say, oh, well, I'll wait until I get it. Seeing is believing. I'll wait until Christmas. I'll wait until I actually have the tennis racket in my hand. You get excited before, and that's the feeling. We don't attract what we want, we attract what we are. Oprah Winfrey said, we don't become what we want, we become what we believe. If you're having a problem with believing, then the law of repetition is the answer to your prayer. Because the more you say something again and again and again, the more you will begin believing it's going to happen. If you think about it, it's a tiny amount of your life to sacrifice for a wonderful, abundant future. I hope, my friends, that you have found this helpful. Please comment below, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you on my next video. Have an awesome day.